Anxiety about close cruise quarters in aircraft cabin areas causing apprehension among many travelers. This after an outbreak of hantavirus has been linked to a Dutch cruise ship and an airline flight.
So far, there are 5 confirmed cases and 3 deaths out of 8 total suspected cases. The World Health Organization, or WHO, held a press conference yesterday talking about the virus, stressing that this is not the start of a new pandemic.
Chief Transportation Correspondent May-Kay Beeler joining us now and help calm some fears, May-Kay. Educate us a little bit. Cruise ships and airplanes, they are prone to spreading germs, right?
I think we all can agree on that. They can be, but I don't want people to panic. There are ways to minimize this. So WHO experts stress hantavirus is not COVID-19, as it spreads very differently, and unlike the typical hantavirus strain, which is often from rodent droppings, this outbreak involves rare human-to-human transmission of the Andes strain that requires close contact. So the close quarters of cruise ships and airplanes, well, they can be a perfect scenario for transmission of highly contagious pathogens due to lots of people in densely populated areas where we are exchanging exhaled breath, right? Exhaled breath. But this is good news. There are special air circulation systems in place with medical grade HEPA filters on ships and on planes that can remove almost all of the airborne pathogens. The exception would be if you're sitting next to someone who is sick and they cough, right, within inches of your face. There's not much that can be done for that.
Oh, boy. Okay.
Yeah.
So for contagious bugs, which is worse for those things spreading?
Yeah.
A plane or a cruise ship?
What would you think?
A cruise ship.
I know people. I know. Well, they say that plenty of bugs lurk in busy boats. Norovirus, of course, is infamous, right? It's one of the most well-known bugs that can foil fun on a ship. And according to the Centers for Disease Control, it is blamed for 90% of diarrheal disease. Very contagious. And other bugs can spread thanks to the close living quarters on a cruise ship, shared bathrooms, populated pools, busy buffet lines. It can be difficult to control the spread of any virus once it hits a ship, be it an intestinal bug or hantavirus.
Oh man, we're all just sitting here making these faces when we're not on camera. Oh man, but this is real. We got to talk about it. Okay, so I want to talk about with a pilot. You would know this. You hear about planes being a petri dish for viruses, you know, and just nasty. Is it true or is it a myth about recirculated cabin air that they just recirculate over and over?
It's a myth.
Okay,
really?
That's
and
good to know.
I can tell you that as a pilot, it's a myth. It's false. It's because a portion of the air is recirculated, but an equal amount is fresh, compressed air. So once in flight, incoming air, we call it bleed air. It's taken from the airplane engines. It's compressed, so you've got recirculated and fresh air mixed together. And yes, HEPA filters, high efficiency particulate air filters, they are used on most common aircraft to purify the cabin air. Good news, they remove about 99.7% of airborne contaminants, including bacteria, fungi, viruses, providing air quality pretty similar to hospital operating rooms. But again, this does not prevent close contact transmission. In other words, if your seatmate is sick or coughing, you're right there breathing it. Nothing can fix that.
Oh boy. All right. So what are public health officials quickly saying about the spread of this?
Okay, so very low. This is what they're saying right now. It's not a pandemic. The risk is low. It spreads through close, intimate contact. Intimate mean if you share utensils, if you share a bed together, if you're really, that's how it is spread. Now, right now, the cruise ship, nobody on board apparently has any symptoms. Those folks are hospitalized. On their way to the Canary Islands, we don't know if they're going to be allowed to disembark.
Yeah, that's a big question I think that a lot of people are having. How long are they going to be on that ship?
And we've got people who left the ship and who were in the United States before they knew there was an issue.
Right. So
we'll be following this for the next couple of days and weeks, and hopefully it doesn't get any worse.
Right.
Thank you for the update.
Thanks.
And don't freak out. This is not to alarm anyone, just to be knowledgeable about what's going on.
That's
Queen City News Plus. Just search Queen City News on your smart TV's app store.